there a lighting cue before I start? Is there a lighting cue before I begin? Yes. Okay, so I wait for that lighting cue before I start moving. Oh, okay.
And she does the intro.
Okay,
And then
we'll start.
yeah, and then we start.
Okay.
Feel it.
All right.
Then we get the usual little bouncy things that fall off here.
Just got those, all I have are those bottles.
Bottles.
The red bottles and stuff on the right side.
Oh, yeah. Is that okay up there?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna preset. Start opening the house.
We're able to fill up the right side of the room first, that would be helpful.
Yeah, and the more front, the better you'll see.
Yeah. The closer you are up front, the better you'll see. These are my guys. Oh. Okay. You better get up front there, James. Yes. You have to kind of left this spot, and then there's this, it would be just, we can open it. Oh, sure. Yeah, come on in and find a seat. Okay. You'll be able to see the performance better the closer you sit up front. And if you think you might need to leave at any point for the bathroom, it would be better if you sat closer this way.
Yeah, I do too.
That's a light projector. Going up front. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Silent. But I'll check in with him.
I know that everyone registered is in here. You want me to record it?
Let's do it.
There's plenty of room for your extras. Yeah.
Anytime, especially at the very intro. But let me,
You're gonna learn all about what's happening up here. Yeah, come closer. Of course. Yeah, for sure.
ready?
Yeah, let me. Yes.
Brian? So, when she's done with the intro here, so when she's done with the intro, you feel that one. Yeah.
You should like a brown ones, black ones.
Nice. Alright, and then introduce our guests.
Are we allowed to record or not? No.
Is it okay to record the? Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Hi everybody, welcome to AnyAbility. We have a special performance today. You can see the setup is different than anything we've done before. I hope you enjoy it. The performance that we're going to watch today is has Betsy Tobin in it, our performer. She's the director of Now and Never Theater. David Ortolano, who just walked by here, is our technical director. He did all the sound and lighting. The music, there's a soundtrack that goes along with the performance we're going to see. The music is by Janet Fetter. She's a local Denver artist, and if you are interested, you can visit her website at janetfetter.com, F-E-D-E-R. If you think you may need to get up and leave at some point during the performance, that's fine. We do ask if you have to leave that you exit through these back doors instead of these ones. They'll be easier to get to anyway. Yeah, these ones right back here. And as always, the room across the hall with the glass conference room is available if anybody needs a space that's a little quieter and needs to just break away from this room. You are welcome to go into that room and relax and take it easy. What? Eat? Oh, to eat? Yeah. Maybe you'll have lunch after the show. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, thanks for coming. Let's welcome Betsy and David.
thinking. Maybe I don't. What are you thinking? No, I don't want to know. Don't need to know. Nope. No. It's not a pretty picture, but look what I found. Always be prepared. I'm talking to you because you're here. And because it's better than talking to myself. How did I get here?
What?
How did we get here? Let's rewind. What do we really need? Food, clothing, shelter. There were simpler days. People people lived in cabins and small houses heated with wood stoves. And there was electricity to heat and light our houses and brighten the city streets. And everyone was happy. At least for a little while. Happy, happy, happy for a little while, little while, little while, little while. Happy for a little while, little while, little while, little while, little while, little while. But the people wanted bigger houses because bigger is better. Bigger is better. Better, bigger. Bigger, better. Finally, our own home. We're living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
This house is too small. Ooh. Ooh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Kids? Pack your stuff. What? Why? We're moving. Moving? But we just got here. We don't want to go. Don't want to go. We don't want to go. Don't want to go. No. We don't want to go. Do you really think we can afford a bigger house? big world, but there's never enough room for all the garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. When did I wish become I want? When did I want become I need? Will more make us happier? Or just more encumbered? Wanting to go back to what we once were. But it's impossible to reverse the course of time. To want what we once had, or what we will never have. What would it take to satisfy human desire? Current administration refuses to acknowledge that global warming is an existential dilemma. Oh my. Few in government agencies question that global warming, set off by burning so much fossil fuel that heat-trapping air pollution warms the planet, will lead to worsening wildfires in years to come. There's an increasing number in wildfires ever since the Yellowstone fire in 1988. Officials lack the ability to limit growth due to a time-honored tradition of limiting restrictions on private property in the West. Increasing wildfires and avalanches have far-reaching effects. Government must address climate change with transformative policies that reduce emissions, create good jobs, and prioritize healthy communities with clean energy. Bootleg fire in Oregon creates its own weather system. Storms wreak havoc worldwide. Climate change is most visible through water. Oh yeah. Due to warmer sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic, NOAA predicts an active hurricane season, with winds gusting up to 111 miles per hour. Whoa. The incoming storm fits pattern of worsening extremes with superstorms and bomb cyclones. Expected rainfall, 14 inches. Yikes. This is a new and different kind of storm, a harbinger of what is to come, as global warming creates conditions that will challenge society's most vulnerable. Today's rain bomb will drop up to 12 inches an hour. Rain bomb. They try to get you all riled up with these new names, and it works. Storms move slower and last longer because winds decelerate in warmer climates. That means they move slower. I know what decelerate means. Local authorities have issued a weather advisory. Everyone must take shelter. Higher temperatures, rising of sea levels, flooding of rivers as glaciers melt, and more extreme storms could eventually lead to mass migrations. Petty crime is on the rise. Theft remains inexcusable behavior. Dr. Marvel says there's a continuum of futures, a continuum of possibilities. Yes, but did you read the part about limited natural resources, terrible food shortages, and there may come a time when not all of us will survive? No. larger homes consume more energy than smaller homes. But the greater efficiency of newer appliances saves energy. But the greater number of gadgets in use more than offsets the energy savings. In economic terms, this is known as the Jevons paradox. The rebound effect. A backfire. Government policies can create change. There is historic precedent. How likely is that? Well, we can make it happen. There must be a way out of this. And now for a brief history of consumerism. This economic theory maintains that increasing levels of consumption benefits consumers. The age of mass consumption began with the Industrial Revolution, as low-cost products became available in large quantities for the very first time. The 5 basic stages of consumerism are extraction, production, distribution, consumption, and disposal. Planned obsolescence, making things that fall apart, and perceived obsolescence fuel the excessive consumerism in America today. Within 6 months, we throw away 99% of what we purchased. Why? Because advertisers tell us to. Aggressive spending is patriotic. And now, a brief infomercial. Don't hesitate. Order your new Fluffer Bluffer now. It will arrive before you know it, all wrapped up in cardboard and plastic packaging. Our plastic microparticles are designed to last forever. This product will never biodegrade. It will outlive us all. Just one fluff, and you'll bluff it all away. The bigger, better, brighter, shinier, the all-new Fluffer Bluffer. Or was it the Blubber Fluffle? Or the Flubble Blubble? Or the Flu Flu Blub Blub Blub? Or the Flub Blub 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 Blub? Anyway, all gone. buy now, pay later mentality began in 1919 when General Motors offered people loans to buy cars. Following the Great Depression, during World War II, consumers grew eager for the products advertisers said would soon become available. In the 1950s, Diners Club offered credit cards to traveling salesmen. Other companies soon joined in, promoting plastic credit cards as a way to help people spend the money they did not have at interest rates they could not afford. Credit cards were not the only things made out of plastic. Scientists hoped that the development of plastics would make previously unaffordable items more accessible to more people. After World War II, plastic manufacturers turned their attention to consumer goods. More plastic. Packaging kept food fresher for longer. More plastic was cost-effective and convenient. More plastic began to replace other materials in shoes, furniture, TVs, and radios. Americans began to generate more plastic trash than ever before. The Berkeley Ecology Center urges people to say no to single-use plastics, which are made of non-renewable resources. They recommend that we no more plastic in our lives. In addition to recycling, they suggest that we reduce plastic use. No more plastic.
No more plastic.
That we find new ways to recycle existing plastic. No more plastic. That we
More plastic.
develop biodegradable plastics. No more plastic. That we hold producers of plastics accountable. No more plastic. Only 10% of our plastics are recycled in the United States. No more plastic. Only 20 companies produce more than 50% of the world's single-use plastics. We know who they are. As plastics are downcycled, they become more flimsy, only to end up in the landfill where they may take centuries to decompose. Crowdsourced data collection may point to new opportunities for systemic change. We must create economic incentives for post-consumer waste markets to ensure that reused materials are cheaper than virgin materials. More plastic. Civilization, the developing world. Colonialism to capitalism. Manifest destiny. Glorifying the takeover of exotic lands and indigenous people. Justifying the depletion of the Earth's resources. Building bigger, better, stronger, taller. Building homes. Building factories. Building stores. Building bridges. Building towns. Building cities. Building states. Building parks, building monuments. Building countries. Building allegiances. Building empires. Man shall not cease to progress, shall he? Are we regressing? Look solid, and you think they'll last forever, but nothing's built to last, except plastic. Plastic debris, often broken into small pieces called microplastics, finds its way into inland passageways and oceans. Plastic is found on shorelines of every continent pollution endangers marine habitats. And it can entangle or suffocate wildlife. Plastic bags are even found in the bottom of the ocean in deep sea trenches. Every year, 8 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean. Let's think this through. That's 8 million times 2,000 pounds. This does not sound good. Let's take a closer look, shall we? The Great Pacific Garbage Patch almost got the better of me. I have to leave it all behind. Go as far away as humanly possible. Find a new home. Start over again. Get it right this time. Conquest. Space. The new frontier. Are you ready? Am I ready? Well, here we go. Blast off. Journey into the cosmos. The ending is often written into the beginning. Our origins may lead to our demise. Comets crashed and burned, providing the Earth with organic matter needed for life. There are thousands of large objects orbiting the Earth, working in broken satellites and pieces of rockets from space explorations past. There are more constellations than we have names for. This one's called the Serpent. The angle of repose. Don't get too comfortable. Gotta shake things up a little bit. Oh, the tipping point. It's up to all of us. And the free fall. All downhill from here. Oh, the black hole, where gravity is so strong that no light or anything else can ever escape. Gravitational astronomy can detect the stretching, crunching of space-time caused by cataclysmic events, like a black hole swallowing the burnt-out remnant of a star. Scientists have discovered a gigantic comet in Neptune's orbit. It will brighten as it approaches the Earth's inner solar system. And its ices are vaporized by the sun's glare. Many of the flickers in the night sky come from unfathomably far away. As protons and electrons from the sun approach us, the Earth's magnetic forces deflect them, generating shimmering curtains of color that we call the Northern Lights. Other planets have their own discrete auroras in the north, south, east, and west. The universe is expanding, and galaxies are moving farther and farther apart. Scientists predict that every 100 million years, our planet may collide with a comet large enough to destroy it. In hundreds of billions of years, enough said. We have enough problems right now as it is. Oh, look, the Earth. It's beautiful. Home always looks so tantalizing from far away. I want to go home and clean up the mess I left behind. Re-entry. How bad can it be? Oh. This looks worse than I remember. Let's see. Plastic here. And paper here. I had an epiphany. I was on my way to the recycling bin when all of a sudden I tripped over something. And there it was. A plastic blueberry container that seemed to be talking to me. I blinked and looked again. I was really excited because I always wanted to have an epiphany. And all of a sudden, Occam appeared. You know the philosopher who came up with Occam's razor? And he looked me hard in the eye, and I said, I don't have to tell you that I have loved the earth. And then he said, that's good, but it may not be enough. Then he delivered his infamous razor. Entities should not be multiplied without necessity. Oh, I thought it was the simplest solution is the best. He looked at me with disdain and said, it's not that simple. And then he disappeared. Poof. Well, reuse it if you can, or recycle it. Don't make it if you can't get rid of it. Use energy that relies on renewable resources. If this is multiple choice, A, B, C, D, or E, I choose E. Everything. All of the above. Oh. You thought I had the one perfect solution? I'm not that smart. But maybe you are. Bet I could make something with this. Thank you to David for helping with the lights and sound. And thanks to Brian and Hannah for having us here. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. The mess. I created this mess by collecting things. During the COVID pandemic, I stayed home and things came into my house and nothing left my house because I was making things for this show. So I figured out, what can I make out of newspaper? What can I make out of plastic? And then I was even, knitting and crocheting plastic bags and you name it. I was trying to figure out how to use it. That was a good question. Any other questions? Yes.
How do you make it pretty?
How do I make what?
The blankets.
How do I make them? They're out of, I crochet or I knit with plastic bags. I cut plastic bags into little strips and then I tie them together and then I knit with them. That's how I made this hat.
I make my thing too.
Yeah, great. Yes.
How did you come up with the play?
Well, I had the idea for a long time. Usually before I create a show, an idea will pop in my head and then it may take a long time before I actually create it. But I wrote a grant and I got some money to create the show based on a simple idea, which was trying to sort of create worlds out of garbage. And I knew that what I knew in the beginning were I knew it was about global warming, and I knew that I was going to start off the show hidden under the garbage. That was my first idea. And then the other idea that I had in the beginning was building the towers out of plastic, trying to create the illusion of cities out of plastic. So those were my first two ideas, and then I just started working a lot with materials and seeing what could I do with materials. I knew I wanted some element of shadow because I like shadows, shadow puppets, and I'm a puppeteer, so I knew I wanted to have some puppets in there too. So the rest just kind of I improvised as I would make things. I'd improvise and try to find some kind of a connection between some of the different scenes and some of the different ideas, with the whole middle part inspired by reading about how the development of consumerism and materialism in this country. Yes. Yeah, I do. I don't teach in one school, but I teach in many schools. I go and I do residencies with children or with adults, and I teach puppetry, shadow puppetry. Good. Thank you.
I think another banner for my dog making it up at the show somewhere. And then find stuff for the show for the plastic bag, brush, not the plastic bag, closure, on top of what's your name?
My name is Betsy.
Betsy. I remember that. I thought you were good because it's me. You trying to be dope.
Yeah, I got a lot of plastic bags here for sure. Yes.
I'll go let you know. Every kid who's gone, if you all get back, then I'm going to tell you that. Because I want to keep all of them together. I want I'll do recycle. Go around all the rooms, my room, whether it's that room, kitchen, all it is, that is it. And you people do that. You got it out on the room. If I think you're going to be
That's great. That's really good to be recycling. And I am recycling all the time. I can't stop myself. Yes. Oh, thank you. I think you're awesome too.
But then it's when people,
Yeah.
people be looking like this. But yeah.
I'm going to think about that one for a while. Anything else?
Woohoo!
I have one question over here.
Yes.
I'm interested in your like silver jacket.
Oh, yeah. That is hot, believe me. It is very, very hot. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, I put it in here. So, the silver jacket. So I asked my friends to collect things for me. So one friend had a lot of those packages that when you order takeout food, they give you the food in these packages made out of this to keep it warm, which is a terrible waste. But anyway, she gave me some of those, and I used these to stitch together my jacket. And I even had some pants to go with it, but it just took too long for me to put them on. It was just, and if sometimes it's impossible to get out of this because when if you're hot, it just sticks to you. You can't get it off. So it really works. It definitely insulates. What'd you say? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully. Well, yeah, it's important. Well, thank you all for coming. You were delightful of you.